Hi there, Ranto1 here to look at One More Run, a game developed by my buddy Rakatan. Game is wishlistable on Steam with a demo coming out July 3rd. Here are the highlights for this run. Love it. Alright, let's get out of here and try not to die from all those bullets coming our way from those heavy tanks up above us. We just need to keep putting on as many missiles that we have here. Alright, right now I'm just holding down spacebar to fire missiles every time I can. And we're going to just try and survive while doing a whole bunch of damage. Alright, and as you can tell, there's a new patch. 0.1.17d is up. New features. A new story event has been added to Ruins. A new story event has been added to Lakeside. Steam Cloud Save has been added. This is exclusively Windows supported for now, but is future-proofed for Mac and Steam Deck. Optimization. The following two updates have resulted in a progress reset. All settings and progress files are now stored in a shared directory used by both the demo and the full versions of the game. This will allow demo players to smoothly continue their progress in the full game. All progress files are obfuscated again in prep for the demo release, this time with a bit more robust than a base 64 encoding. Your move, Crash. Bug fixes and minor tweaks. The Colossus event has been moved slightly to better match where it will fit in the region's story, tweaked a couple tutorial dialogue paths, and fixed some grammar errors. Made a few minor behind-the-scenes tweaks and optimizations to prepare for the next major update. Alright, and as you can tell, there's a new patch, obviously, because everything's new. This is a 0 to hero run, and it's already, I'm already reset, but I'm just clicking that anyway, just so you see it. And we're going to hit start, and we're going to do the fighter, because the fighter is one of the last ones we need to do. Mage is next, probably, but anyway, here's the loadout for the fighter, with a little bit of just XP magnet, a lot more just base armor, and going for it. So here we go. We're going to probably start off with the tutorial again, because it's a brand new run. It should give us a tutorial. I guess we'll find out here in a second. Yes. Tutorial. You wash ashore lost and disoriented. Memory cores corrupted. Location data unavailable. Diagnostic messages scroll across your vision. You barely caught your bearings when a badly damaged dormant robotic creature reactivates nearby. Oh my circuits, a new arrival. His paint is chipped, his facial display is cracked, and the servos in one arm are clearly shot, twitching uncontrollably. Despite his condition, he's brimming with a saccharine enthusiasm that makes the air taste sweet, and not in a good way. Welcome to the absolutely fantastic world of Azores. I'm Tutorial Unit TU712, but you can call me Tutty. I'm here to help you get started on your amazing journey. Tutty at your service. He attempts a wholehearted salute, but those very same malfunctioning servos resulted in Tutty instead slamming his hand into his face, adding yet another crack to the display. Alright, so I'm gonna say, as a fighter, let's see here, I don't have time for your deranged tutorial right now, back away cautiously. Oh hell no, I see where this is going, and open fire. Yeah. You pull out your sidearm and open fire to the damaged tutorial unit. Sparks fly as your shots tear through Teddy's already compromised chassis. He's remarkably durable though, and keeping on droning his tutorial nonsense. Oh, violence, how exciting, this is definitely a valid playstyle choice. You walk away, opting not to waste any more ammunition. His systems are disabled enough that he can't pursue you, and that's what counts. Well, I'll take that as a no to the rest of the tutorial. Not my first rodeo. You know, I'll be here if you change your mind. Have a wonderful time in Azores. Teddy remains on the beach, still smiling, still waiting. There's no telling how many more players will come and go before he finally breaks, or is set free. Okay. Oh my gosh, I moved slowly. Hey, look at this animation on the fighter. I know what I'm playing. Oh, he's so cute. Okay, so the fighter has a couple of cool things. You can see in the upper left there's a targeting mode and also a slot for, well, kind of like arrowheads, but they're missiles. So if you hit the spacebar, it shoots out missiles, and they refill slowly. But you can also press and hold the spacebar. It'll launch your entire volley as well. But 14 bullets right off the bat, we're definitely going to be taking that. We're also going to be taking a little movement speed, because this is ridiculously slow moving. I want movement speed, but I probably should grab something else, maybe like XP magnet, because on you can tell, like, I cannot shoot very far, or move very fast, and trying to avoid the bullets is really bad. So XP magnet I think is a good thing. Let's grab that more. Again, we can hold more missile capacity. This gives us more capacity by 5. More projectile duration, that shoots the bullets out further. I think is one of the most important upgrades in the entire thing for the fighter. Pierce is another one of those things that you shoot another enemy, shoot through another enemy. So I'm gonna actually take Pierce first since it's rare, and I don't have a lot of rarity to start off the bat. So we're gonna take that. A little bit of our long range ability comes from the missiles, and there's some upgrades later that can increase our missile recharge rate, so we can use that. But for now, we'll just take what we can. Projectile count actually works with projectiles and missiles, bullets and missiles, so it's also a good upgrade to take. Attack speed is good. Missile capacity is probably really good. I'm going to go with projectile count in this particular case. And also, since I'm shooting missiles, my XP is going way off screen sometimes. So I'm just trying to get the ability to get my experience. Also, we're going to need movement speed as soon as possible here. I'm thinking I already need it. Because we're moving so slow. It's so slow. Alright, I'm going to start putting some movement speed in, and we're going to grab some, I think in this particular, projectile speed, not important. Attack speed is important, but not as important as missile capacity. So now you can see we've got a bigger gap of missiles. Not that I'm not shooting them on practically cooldown right now. There we go. The fighter has like a shotgun. It truly is just a shotgun. Not high damage, but not too distant. So I'm going to go ahead and grab some projectile duration, get that a little bit further above my critical damage. I think that's a better call. I'm not exactly sure. I guess we'll find out as this run goes. But cool. There we go. Okay, chargers are out. Good lord, look how fast they are. Look how fast they are compared to my little guy. Oh, this is one of the cool upgrades for the fighter. A new ability. So this gains a temporary bonus armor based on the recent enemy kills. It's actually quite a good one until the boss. It doesn't help with the boss because you start not killing guys in the boss, but this is a really cool one. I'm going to go ahead and grab it now. It's going to give me extra armor for basically however many kills I get in the recent past. Recent past? I'm not sure if that's a good English, but it's what I did. It's what I said. All right. I'm just going to keep trying to kill things. I don't want to get stuck in the corner down here. I do need credits, so I'm going to run back around, try to get credits. Please let me get those credits without killing myself. Oh, here it is. The missile fabrication. Missile fabrication increases missile arming speed by 35% and decreases the arming cooldown, which is, I guess, the same thing. Yeah, so now we're at 97.5, whatever that measurement is. We're going to get some more movement speed because you know me and movement speed. Also, yes, my face is my shield in this particular case. It is 100% the way the fighter likes to run. Okay. We're going to start putting a little... I have some movement speed, enough that I can start navigating around. I don't know if I have enough to start doing any... get the soldiers, but that's where my missiles come in handy. Okay. So in this particular case, let's start putting in some critical chance, and projectile duration is good, but I think critical chance is a little bit more important. There we go. Hitting Q, I'm going to hit Q here. That changes to the highest health, so it'll always target the highest health versus the nearest one. I might change that a little bit later, mid fight, but for now, I kind of just needed to shoot whatever's closest. Polarity shift. This is, we saw this on the road, but this exchange is 40% reduced projectile count for 40% increased damage and 30% health and armor. So it gives us less, it gives us a lot more damage on our scatter gun, a lot more damage on our missile launcher, one less missile, quite a few less projectiles, but a lot more armor and a lot more health. I think this is a good one to take. Let's go ahead and take that. And let's start putting a little bit more into damage here. There we go. That's starting to look a little bit better. Alright, there's this cave down here I want to go to. We haven't seen that in this run. Strange cave. You enter the glowing cave with hesitation. After not more than a few steps, you reach a cluster of large violet crystals, an affront to your senses. They glow in unison and boom, order or chaos. They now seem to be patiently waiting for you to respond. Order or chaos, huh? Order, chaos, or I'd actually rather leave. I want chaos right off the bat. We're just going to go crazy. The cave suddenly goes silent, then with a force of 1,000 suns, the crystals boom. Chaos granted. The cave shakes, light explodes from every surface, reality seems to hiccup for a moment, you smell colors and hear the taste of purple. The largest crystal speaks in an absolutely delighted voice. Oh, thank the sacred stones, a mortal who actually wants chaos. No augments, no tangents, no emotional breakdowns. This is unprecedented. You feel different, chaotic perhaps. It's really hard to tell if anything's changed at all, but they seem satisfied at least. As you turn to leave, the crystals boom one final time. No refunds, but feel free to visit again for a chat. Take your chaos and leave. Okay, we are doing a chaos build. I think it's fine. We'll try it out. Oh, I can get this again. I did not know you could stack this. That's interesting. That's interesting. So what do we got? We get missile back down to 1 projectile count, but we get more health in our armor. Boy, we're just going to be this crazy tank, are we? Or should we just do projectile duration? I want to do duration. Maybe I'll do this in another run. We'll see. I'm going to grab some damage. I'm going to start grabbing some movement speed to get my movement speed back up. We also need that XP because you can see that we're leaving a lot of XP on the ground. And a lot of that comes with I just can't get in there safely. Okay. The fighter is a huge tank, so he can take a lot of damage, and you'll see that probably maybe life regen is going to be handy here. So I was thinking maybe armor as well. It does scale. But I think I want to do some more damage as well. Let's do damage and more movement speed until we get my movement speed where I want it to go. Okay. Yeah, our movement speed is getting pretty good for now. Alright. And we're on a 0 to hero run, so we also need to be looking for those augments. Small augment arrays. There we go. We're doing good. We do have that scavenged plating, so our armor is higher than we actually can tell right now. I don't think it tells us exactly what it is. Base is 72 right now, but I don't know if that's the actual what we have. Let's start putting in some XP magnets to pick up those items that we're missing. Projectile count's gonna give back those missiles and bullets that we're missing right now. So we're gonna go and grab that from our shift upgrade. Okay, there we go. Oh, that was a good hit for those soldiers. Okay, let's go ahead and get some projectile duration going. So we can go a little bit further. Although attack speed might be more beneficial. Launcher cooldown. It does reduce the launcher cooldown. Yeah, let's do that one. Let's do better. Let's do that. Let's get more XP magnet. And let's go in, try and kill those soldiers here. Come on, die. No, I want that soldier. Die. There we go. Alright. I'm gonna start running away, looking specifically for the small augment array. Hopefully there will be one over here in the beach or something. Yeah, our movement speed's feeling pretty good, but we want small augment arrays. Since we are a brand new build, we need to find as many modules as we can for as quickly and as cheaply as we can. Let's do a little bit of killing here because we've got a lot of missiles. We could just speed up. No, let's do attack speed, damage, and XP magnet. Trying to get to around 800-ish. There we go. Let's do a little. Oh, there's a augment array. Oh, tanks. I didn't even notice. I wasn't even paying attention to what our latest. Oh, that's not good. Okay, where'd that tank go? Where'd that tank go? I gotta get that tank down. Oh, we're gonna just have to go for the augment array here in a second. Let's grab that, and go up and augment array. A small augment array. A dormant machine rests silently before you, half swallowed by rust and time. Its surface is worn, its edges dulled, but a faint glow still pulses weakly on the display, a ghost of whatever purpose it once served. You could try rerouting some of your own internal power into the system. It might stir to life, offering insight into forgotten tech. Doing so, though, would likely overload its aged circuits, leaving it ruined in the process. Alternatively, you could carefully dismantle it, salvaging its most valuable components for use elsewhere. The knowledge it holds would be lost, but perhaps that's for the best. I'm going to definitely dismantle because I need the modules. Even if I fail, I think I still get a module. It's damaged. We did succeed. You begin carefully peeling back the erased plating, revealing several intact components beneath the rusted shell. The real challenge, however, is finding one compatible with your own systems. After several minutes of surveying, you identify a promising module, stable and undamaged, and well suited for adaptation. Extraction is delicate work. To your surprise, some internal systems remain powered, complicating the task. You identify this early, however, avoiding what could have been a dangerous surge. The module slides free with a satisfying click. As you withdraw it, though, the array groans, metal straining under its age. The component wasn't load-bearing, but you had to displace several structural elements to reach it. Moments later, the housing collapses inward. Entombing the remaining internals, the module was successfully retrieved, but it's only when you'll get. So we got an improved or higher module. That's excellent. I think it actually was a barrier one as well for the fighter. Oh my god. Oh, and we just got more legs of stasis, but I think stasis is also duration, which is the one we don't want. So definitely, I don't think it was a fighter, but anyway. We're going to go ahead and let's get some more projectiles going. Put some more damage out and trying to get this to 800. Alright, that's good. It's looking much better. Alright, my face is my tank. Oh, look at that tree. I saw a tree right there. Let's go back and read this tree real quick. If we can. Let's see here. Let's get some more attack speed going, some more damage, and XP magnets. Close to 800. We might stop there for XP magnet. Oh crap, I lost the tree. There's the tree. Got it. Oh, this is going to be really tough. The Mighty Warrior. You're rampaging through the woods with your usual disregard for your surroundings when a sharp thunk echoes off your metal frame. An attacker. You spin around in alarm but see nothing. Thunk. Something again strikes your armor plating, harder this time. No damage sustained, but the sensation is unmistakable. You're under fire. After several tense moments of scanning the tree line, you spot the source. Perched on a branch and glaring down at you, a peculiar creature. It's the first sentient life form you've encountered in this land without a single mechanical component. Entirely biological. Fascinating. It's heaving tree seeds at you with the sort of savage determination that can only be ascribed to as a highly decorated warrior of its species. Despite its obvious limitations, you feel a deep respect for the tiny combatant. It's territorial, noble, and clearly does not know fear. Its tree home is well worth defending, and defend it does. You bow your head in solemn recognition. A final thunk squarely on your forehead. This time seals the exchange. Message received, you think, and march onward, leaving the mighty warrior to its post. Love it. Alright, let's get out of here and try not to die from all those bullets coming our way from those heavy tanks up above us. We just need to keep putting on as many missiles as we can. Let's offload a little bit of our missiles that we have here. I'm going to actually do another missile fabrication because that we can start shooting further and faster. And let's get a little bit of armor in here. We do have more armor coming from our base upgrade. But alright, right now I'm just holding down spacebar to fire missiles every time I can. And we're going to just try and survive while doing a whole bunch of damage. I hope. I'm going to get some life regen. That's going to start helping as well. Let's start just hitting damage. And what else do I want? Oh, armor. Let's do armor and damage, I think. There we go. There we go. This is much better. Alright, we got bulwarks coming out on the field. And what's coming up? Core Sentinel. This should be a good combination here. There we go. Alright, doing good. One other upgrade that's really fun with the fighter is Barrage, which we haven't seen yet, but we're not pushing any rarity, so it makes sense that we're not seeing it. Let's grab 2 damage, 1 armor. Let's go ahead and get some more life regen because we're tanking things like a fighter can and should. Oh, there's the bulwark, which just instantly shielded that tank. I just one-shot that guy though. Okay. I mean, that's looking pretty good. I need some more movement speed. I am not able to dodge these bullets at all. Alright. Oh, we didn't get this one. Let's get this one. Alright, so we know what this is. We're going to just dismantle it and hope that we don't have a failure. Oh, a critical success. Within moments, you locate an access point that's to the array's inner housing. It's old and corroded, but astonishingly well preserved. Beneath the surface, you move through the internals with practiced ease. Instinct guides your hand. The architecture feels familiar and almost welcoming. You don't need to question it. You know these parts will integrate with your systems. The only question is, are they worth your time? After a brief assessment, you select several modules, each one your perfect match for your frame. The extraction process is flawless, no damage, no resistance. The components are in truly perfect condition, as though they've been preserved for you alone. You take everything of value, leaving behind a hollowed out shell. The array will never function again, but its purpose has been fulfilled. It serves you now. 3 exceptional and pristine modules. Good lord, that's awesome, including a rare one. Ho. My goodness, this might be a quick 0 to hero run if we've got something amazing here. And I'm already doing some crazy damage with my missiles. That's just absolutely nuts. Ooh, looks really cool too. The bulwarks are going to be a little tough though. Trying to fight the bulwarks with these tanks. Okay, so to deal with that, let's get some more missile capacity. I think that's the right call. Damage and armor, and we're just going to try and survive. Oh, I need speed. What am I doing? I forgot. I need to be able to move around a little bit faster. Smooth that, build it. There we go, got that tank, good. Okay, get that rare charger, yep. Alright, gotta do a little bit better about trying to heal. We are half health after all. Let's get some health here. There we go. Yeah, this is where the fighter becomes a missile flinger. All they do is just fling missiles around everywhere. So it's quite good, but you start shooting things off screen, you can't really tell what you're shooting, if anything at all. Yeah, it looks really cool though. Alright, let's see if we can get... let's see if we can find another thing over here. There was said there was an upgrade to... Oh, we need credits. Let's get some credits without getting the health, because we don't need the health. And of all the options here, let's just do attack speed. Duration's good, but I think we're good at duration at the moment. Get some more. Oh, I said movement speed. So let's get some movement speed. And let's do some more damage. There we go, that's feeling a little bit better. Oh, what's this? The habitat. While navigating the lakeside, you notice a large glass dome resting on top of a mechanical base. Inside, a large ecosystem plays out in front of you. Small trees sway gently to the artificial wind as a narrow river winds towards what's presumably an abrupt end at the opposite side of the dome. Throughout the landscape, thousands of tiny creatures go about their lives in an orange blur less refined optical sensors would fail to follow. You watch on as one of them is born, matures, and withers in the span of mere minutes. Mechanical arms extend from the base and interior walls of the dome, tirelessly tending to the habitat. They prune branches with delicate surgical precision, redistribute water to where it's needed most, and gently lift the deceased into shoots at the perimeter of the habitat. In front of the dome, several of the creatures are allowed outside to play in a sort of exterior pen. It doesn't take long, though, to realize that this isn't play, it's breeding. Moments later, the creatures are returned to the dome and offspring emerge after just seconds. The orange creatures are remarkably well cared for, consistently living to what for them must be considered old age. When they do finally pass on, something remarkable happens. There's a faint flicker, just the slightest jolt of energy. A soft electrical pulse is drawn down through the roots and into the dome's foundation. A quiet hum follows, the mechanical base glowing slightly brighter, and the machinery running just with a little bit more smoothly. On the surface, this entire interaction comes across to you as true harmony. On closer observation, however, it's difficult to tell whether the lines fall between care and consumption. That's really fascinating. Okay. Again, the lore in this game is just continually getting bigger and bigger, and I love it. That was a bulwark. Oh gosh. Oh gosh, those guys just came out of stasis. Ah! That's the first time I think I've seen stasis guys appear in front of me, and that's probably because the water was there and they couldn't spawn anywhere else but the water. But here. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. We can take it. We can take it. All right, let's get some health here. Let's not put ourselves in a corner. And let's go ahead and get more missiles going. Question mark? Yeah, that's probably the better call. I feel like our movement speed's pretty good. That's perfect, I think, right now. That one's not updating. Interesting. I think it's not updating. I can't tell for sure. Anyway, damage. And gonna go ahead and just try to kill things on cooldown here. Not get stuck on a rock. Shooting on cooldown. So I'm just literally holding the spacebar down. We're doing all the crap ton of damage for what level we are. Oh, I guess we're level 25. That's crazy. 16-minute run. Yeah, this is a long, really good run. Let's go ahead and work on some more armor. Some more missiles, I think. Or life regen. Probably life regen help. Okay, that was a heavy tank. Again, shielded, fully shielded heavy tank. We haven't seen a Core Sentinel yet, so we need to be afraid of those guys. Also, trying to chase this guy down and ending up hurting me more than helping, I think. Get out of my way. Okay. Enough. We'll just go heal back up. And let's go take out some buildings. I think that would help get some more modules. Or if we can find another augment array on the way, that would be nice. That's not an augment array. That's another tank. Kill those guys. Oh, no. Swarm lands is not where I want to be. Ooh, credits. I'll take those. Ooh, yeah, there we go. There we go. Gotta get rid of those bulwarks. Those are the ones that are in my way. Let's get some damage. Let's start just pumping damage in. And let's do some more critical chance. Yep. There we go. Yeah, feeling pretty good about this run. This is a good first run, actually. Let's get rid of that. There we go. Charger. Oh, we're in the farms. Ram is paying attention to where he's going. Credits. We need more credits. Let's come on up here. We're trying to find the base that we know is in the upper right. Here. There it is. Trying to avoid the missiles. Or the tank, I mean. Not missiles. I'm shooting missiles. I'm also not paying attention to my health. That's something I should be doing. I'm also getting swarmed, so let's get out of here. Yeah, health is going down. I'm not doing a good job of trying to drive and not take damage. So as I slam into these guys again. There we go. Let's pick up all this health here. Let's pull down a little bit in hopes that we can get some more. Oh, there's Barrage. Okay, this is what I was really hoping for earlier, but we're not stacking rarity, so we're not going to get it right off the bat. So anyway, let's start putting some extra stuff into armor, and damage is good. Yeah, okay, Barrage. So you should see, it's basically a 1.5 second boost in attack speed. So I shoot 3 times, but it's also, I can't remember if it affects the missiles or not. I should have remembered that, because if it doesn't affect the missiles, it's not really worth getting. I'm starting to get overwhelmed by the guys coming out of stasis, so let's get over here. There we go. I believe we got that one already. Yep, we did. Okay, let's get more projectile duration, I guess. We're just shooting across the screen because we can. Hey, we got another upgrade. And that's another upgrade for the Rogue. Not one that we needed, but it is a thing. Yeah. The tanks are starting to get close, so like they're close enough that they're firing their artillery shells at me, which they really hurt. I don't like those guys. They just, ouch, that hurt too. Oh, horse sentinels. Finally found them. Let's try to pull around, pull back, get some health going here. Oh boy. Okay. Critical moment here. Do we get another polarity shift, which exchanges our projectile count for more damage and more health and armor? I think yes. Over life regen? Yeah. And over critical damage? Yes, definitely we do that. And we just pump into damage. Alright, I think that was the right call. There we go. Alright. Our goal is trying to get modules. Come back over here and let's take this base out. There we go. Alright, let's get this base as best as we can. Oh no, there's a core sentinel in there. I don't think we're going to take this base out. Oh no, I got slowed. Oh, this might be the end. This is definitely the end. Yeah. Being slowed down by that core sentinel definitely made the end for me. Okay, that's fine. But what we did get, it was a rare rogue, but we did get some pristine fighter legs with some barrier on it. Good lord, that's going to be an amazing upgrade. Projectile speed, fighter. We don't need these ones because we already have these ones. And some two pristine chest pieces and no head. Okay, so let's go ahead and look to see what we got real quick. These are Rogue and Ranger. We got two pristine upgrades for the fighter. This one gives us projectile size upgrade disabled right off the bat. We're going to go ahead and equip this. We don't need a projectile size in the list, so this is perfect for us. We're going to go ahead and equip the other one, which was, oh my gosh, this is great. This one has projectile speed upgrade disabled, which is the other one we don't need. This is perfect. What a perfect setup. And then we got some legs here, which I believe have barrier chance on them. Yep. Which is an absolute great thing. I haven't even spent my money yet on anything on upgrades, so let's go ahead and start working on that. Let's craft. And they're already pristine, so we can't go up any higher in our levels, but the prefixes and suffixes do cost a lot of fun. So maybe we will wait on the pristine ones. Let's work on this one. And we want a prefix. A prefix should give us like what we're looking for is just anything good. Nothing. Prefixes aren't going to give us anything too bad. It should give us barrier chances, I'm hoping for. We got a health, so that's vital, and attack size, which is okay. And I'm going to use the last one to upgrade its quality, which is good. So now we're on improved instead of average. And then we've got these pristine legs. So again, the same thing. They don't, they're really expensive to upgrade. So we can only do one. This one already has a barrier chance on it. So adding another suffix to get barrier chance isn't going to help. So let's go with this one and do a craft and try to get a suffix, or sorry, a prefix that has barrier chance. Hopefully it'll roll barrier. Please roll barrier. No, it rolled health, but it rolled it well. So I think that's a great one. We're running out of credits. And I think that would be a great point to end this video. Thank you so much for watching. Wishlist this game on Steam, and the demo should be out July 3rd. Look for that on Steam as well. I will catch you in the next one.